reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. Washington State Cougars offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Looking to pass. It's Snyder. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Send the back in motion. Direct snap. The tight end has got it. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Washington State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Here, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To throw, it's Snyder. Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Washington State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Nebraska's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Cornhuskers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Nebraska. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Snyder. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts it in great scoring position. It's a run. Running back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Snyder. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the left side with a toss. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Rotates the tight end, it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Makes a quick catch. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Washington State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Second down, we're going to throw it. Not gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Has the first, still on the move. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Toss play to the outside. It's past the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Snyder. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Big throw caught on the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Cornhuskers looking to cash in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs on the scramble.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Back to throw. It's Snyder. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
2nd and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Snyder. Caught, completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Snyder. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Huskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking for the wideout. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Looking to throw. It's Snyder. Here's a throw underneath to the back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. What a catch and run by the junior.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. We kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington State.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. A short completion at the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Catch made over the middle. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this makes it pretty clear. These guys are not thinking about overtime. They're trying to win it in regulation.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And now a chance to win the game on a 56-yard field goal attempt for the win. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with the miss, remain tied. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, this becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quick throw to the left. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And they tack on the extra point. So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. Back to pass. It's Snyder. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Washington State has moved into the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Looking downfield, it's Snyder. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Pressure is coming. He stays alive. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Scooped up in the defense.
What a job by this defense. Back inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about